Have you ever questioned your standards, wondering if they're too high or if they're just right, or perhaps if you're not asking for what it is that you truly deserve? My name's Aliki. I'm here to help you upgrade your energy. And in this video, we're going to see exactly what your standards are and where they're stemming from. When you discover where your standards are coming from, then you'll know that, hey, this is what I truly desire. And yes, I'm being fair both to myself and the world around me. When it is that you set certain standards and you say, this is what I expect from others, but also from yourself. We set standards not just for people around us, but also what we expect from us. And what we usually expect from us are very high standards. We usually expect ourselves to reach these very high levels. And we need to see and start with ourselves first. The standards that I've set for myself, are they based and coming from a place of fear? What it is that I'm afraid that other people won't accept me if I don't reach this level, if I'm not nearly perfect or absolutely perfect? Or are they coming from what I truly desire to be expressing in the world, what my core values are? When it is that you're basing what it is you expect of yourself to reach these very high levels, these very high standards, because you're afraid of being alone, you're afraid of not being accepted, you're afraid of what might happen. Basically, you're afraid. Then these standards will not be realistic. They will not align, not just with what your core values are, but what you can actually do and achieve. And that doesn't mean that you can't do and achieve amazing things, but expecting yourself to be perfect or expecting others to reach this level of perfection will only set you and others up for disappointment. And the others may not be so disappointed, but you will be disappointed in what you're experiencing from them. And they will be disappointed in you, in the standards and what it is that you're expecting of them, because they won't be able to reach them. Take a step back and see what I expect of myself, what I expect of others. Where is this coming from? And this may not be clear at first, because you may say that this is what I've always expected of others. See though, where is this desire, these standards? Are they coming from what you believe is pure human decency, what people should be doing? And for example, I believe that people should be truthful, should express who they truly are, should say what they're truly thinking. Can all people reach these standards, though, and never lie? No. It is unrealistic for me to expect this of others. So see, why is it that I expect this? Where is this coming from? And be truthful and honest with yourself in your answers. Look at what it is you're afraid of. Are you afraid of being alone? Are you afraid of not being accepted? Are you afraid that something will happen if the standards you have set aren't met? And also see what I am expecting of others. Is it inspiring growth? Is it inspiring them to reach these higher levels? Or is it making them feel that I'm controlling situations? Is it making them feel stuck and undervalued? When you feel that you expect others to reach this incredible level, and if they can't reach it, you're disappointed, and you feel they feel that you're disappointed in them, this leads to confusion and conflict between the two of you. And when this reaches different areas of your life, you have very high standards at work, you have very high standards in your professional life, you have very high standards that you expect from yourself, it can make you feel that nothing in your reality is reaching what you would expect and what you expect of them. And when this happens, you start feeling that you're at odds with what you are experiencing. The more disappointed you will feel in the world around you, the more you will question, are my standards right? Am I expecting too much? And another thing that may happen is that you have too low standards. You may not be expecting enough because you feel that if I ask for this amount, no one will reach it. Or if I ask for this amount, I'll be all alone. And your fear of being alone keeps you from truly asking for what you desire, for what you know that from within you aligns with your core values. There needs to be this balance where it's not too much and not too little. And the only and easiest way to achieve this is to see first within you where these values, where these standards are coming from. Answer this one question: what it is that you expect of others and also from yourself. The standards you have set, are they coming from a place of fear, or are they coming from your true core values? And also see what your core values are. Are these so that you can control outcomes, or is it what you truly know to be what fills you with happiness and love? What brings us all together into feeling connected, and you feeling that, hey, I feel safe, I feel secure, I feel good about who I am and good about the people around me. Be honest about what you truly want. Be honest about what's important to you, and be fair. It doesn't mean putting them too high, putting them too low, and finding that middle ground. It's all about, if it's coming from a place of love, of happiness, of wisdom and inner knowledge, then just on its own, it will be fair. Just on its own, it will be true. And it will be something actually achievable. Achievable by you, achievable by the others. And it will also come from a place that's not a place of judgment. When others feel that you're judging them, like, oh, you didn't reach this, you didn't manage to do that, you're not that, and they feel that you're criticizing them for not being what you expect, then they don't feel that they're enough. And also, they don't feel that they can reach where it is that you want them to be. Is it truly what you expect, or is it what society has said that this is what is necessary? Is it what you truly desire and what's important to you, or from what you've come to believe is necessary because of the life you've led up to this point and what your experiences have taught you? Take a moment to take a step back and say what it is that I expect, what it is that I believe is so important. Is it what I truly believe? Does it align with my core values, with what I believe others should represent and do, what it is they should be experiencing? Or is it coming from what I've picked up along the way? This will be key in you answering the question of, am I expecting too much? It's not a matter of you lowering your standards or raising your standards. It's a matter of you being true to your standards, being true to you, not based on what you have picked up along the way, not based on what others have stated and declared that this is what must be done, and this is what's expected, and this is what people should and must do. What do you believe people should reach and represent? What is it that you believe others should achieve? What do you accept and not accept? What are the boundaries that you have set? And boundaries not in a way that you demand that this is what all people must do, but this is what I expect if you come into my inner circle. This is what I believe is truly important and that aligns with my core values. Another thing we do is we say, I do this, so others should too. I reach this, so others should too. But what if the things that other people achieve and reach are things that you don't? What if things that they manage to do with great ease are things that you find difficulty in? Each of us manages to reach very high standards in our strengths, in our areas of talent, let's say, where it is that we truly shine. And that isn't the same for you as it is for others. What may come very easily to you may be very difficult for others, and what may be easy for them may be very hard for you. So see what it is you're asking for from who. Who is it that they are? What is it that they represent? What is it that comes easy to them? It it's not just about you making it easy for everyone around you, but see, am I being fair? What they achieve, can I also achieve it? And what I achieve, is it possible for them? The more you're able to see things and not just have this one standard for everyone, one level, one rule for absolutely everyone and everything, but you're more giving, allowing, and seeing, who is this? What am I asking? And be honest. Then it is that everyone will feel more aligned. Everyone will feel that they can actually be themselves. And this is key. People who feel that you inspire them to be more, people who feel that you don't just demand it from them, but you show it to them, that you represent what it is that you would like them to also achieve, are more able and more probable to reach what it is that you would love them to do. Be the example. Do what it is that you expect of others. And that doesn't mean expecting yourself to be perfect. Don't go to the other extreme. Be fair, both to others, but also to yourself. In this way, you will always achieve your very best without demanding it, without it having to be a necessity, but out of your excitement being you, out of your excitement living life. The more you allow both you and others to be yourselves, to express yourselves freely, the more probable it is that you will reach these higher standards, that you will reach the higher levels that you wish for all of you to achieve. And this won't come through trying, it won't come through demanding, it won't come through controlling, it will come through allowing. When you allow things to flow naturally, and you allow people to express themselves naturally, and you allow yourself to express yourself naturally, then this energy that is higher, of a higher frequency, of a higher vibration, comes forward, and you connect with that part in you that's truly amazing, and you allow others to also connect with that part in them. Then we all together can reach this much higher level, this much higher standard, and it comes naturally. It just happens. I wish you happiness. I wish you love. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, like and subscribe.